I call Clayton Mitchell.
Mr Chair, it gives me great pleasure to stand on behalf of New Zealand First to talk at the Committee of the Whole House stage with regards to the Home and Community Support Payment for Travel Between Clients Settlement Bill. And we absolutely concur with what has been said by the Labor Party in regards to this bill. It is well and truly overdue. It should have happened years ago, and it's great to see that it is finally taking place here today under almost urgency, Mr Chair. Mr Chair, there will be a lot of people at home that will be sitting back watching this conversation take place. It will be giving them a great amount of pleasure, particularly, sir, when I think about my own grandmother who sadly has passed away, who relied heavily on those people coming into her home to give her care and help, and the poor wages that they were working for, giving support and help to the most vulnerable people of our society, people that have worked hard their entire life and paid their taxes, to then see people unfairly treated, being paid very, very small amounts of money to do probably the most important work that anybody could do, to give care and support for those people that have been there to create New Zealand and the country, the great country that we live in, sir. Mr Chair, the travel time and the cost incurred to get from clients when you're doing this sort of work is horrendous. And some of the larger electorates and provinces around the country, the travel time can be hours. Sir, when you go and give support and help into those homes and travel and incur those costs of fuel and maintenance costs on your vehicle, for this bill to address that issue in itself is absolutely fundamental. But not only that, recognising not just the cost that it takes to travel that distance, but the time, and to allow a minimum wage as a bare minimum to be paid is, I think, a very good step in the right direction, but not good enough fundamentally going forward. We'd like to see some more work done in this area to make sure that the wages are fair and remunerated adequately and in line with an area that is not being well looked after as far as funding go. We are talking about workers, sir, that are largely paid a very low wage. And if you go to to the retirement villages, to those homes, those people that ask and need for this care, the questions and the concerns that are raised by not only the workers but also the people that are being looked after by these workers is just substandard. We need to put a priority in looking after the workers that are in this sector, sir. One of the lowest paid professionals in New Zealand needs to be looked at for one of the most highestly regarded positions that anybody could take on. That is right. Treating the most vulnerable workers should be an absolute priority for this government. We do have to say, sir, that this is a good bill. It doesn't go right to the end where we would like to see it, and more work will need to be done in alignment with the cross-party accord to see those wages raised considerably, but certainly being able to be remunerated for the time it takes to travel to a workplace and being remunerated for that is absolutely fundamental for this bill, and we certainly will be supporting this through and look forward to seeing that come through by the 1st of March. Thank you, Mr Chair.